Back to Warcraft, everybody, with Neo and the Green Mist. Thank you, Inde die Alte Rinde, for the 62-month resub. I wonder how many channels have so many long-time supporters. Like, it's really not that unusual to see 4 years and above, and go straight to the heart, everybody. Thank you for the support as we are moving in to the game for third. We're waiting for Lyn currently. FoCuS is already in the game. Then the grand final, you see it here. Plus the show match versus TeD. Plus Neo reacting to the world premiere of Remo's balance feedback for 1.36. Awesome day of Warcraft. Our sub money died for this ad. I got a lot of praise for that. What will come out of that green fog, though? Is it the green mist of the great Muda? Oh, let's see. The Demo Man has returned. Look at these guns, dude. Look at these arms. God damn, you're a beauty, Remo Demo.
Getting ready for the sailing trip, baby.
Dude, like, there's a chance that you will not return from this sailing trip. You're aware of that.
Listen. Dying drunk, falling off a boat, I feel like there are worse ways to go. If that shall be my destiny.
It would be a fitting way. I don't even know, dude. Can you swim?
I can, yeah.
Okay. It baffles me that some people can't swim, but I guess they grew up differently than I did, so it might be.
You know, some people can't drive a car, believe it or not.
Oh, I can drive a car. I'm just not allowed to.
Wait, have you driven a car before?
Yes.
A trekker?
Yes, of course, a tractor. I grew up, like, there are more tractors than people where I grew up. Of course I did.
Yeah, you have special car washes for the tractors, I saw. It's kind of cool.
You will never forget that, right?
That's so amazing.
Yeah, where I grew up, there's a club, and that club had a special evening where there was a tractor car washing special kind of night. It was
sexy
odd.
Tractor car wash, that's right, baby.
Weird place where I grew up, everybody. Weird place. Match is coming up. Game for third. The two losers of the semifinal. Lyn was defeated by Lawlight. FoCuS was defeated by Happy just now, as our bracket is not updated, which is a shame. But anyway, recently I loved or started to love the Orc Mirror, as things are just so wild and crazy and unpredictable and action-packed, and seems to be more or less 50-50 recently between the two.
Yeah, I always feel like FoCuS had a great Orc Mirror. For a little time there, it seemed like Lyn had figured out his Farseer play and in general Farseer play. But that's the thing about the Farseer. If you have a sharp timing, if you have a good early, Farseer can always be deadly. We've seen a huge variety of different kinds of pushes that the Farseer headhunter can play in Orc Mirror specifically. So it always seems a bit dangerous to play anything other than Farseer. But with Lyn's recent newly discovered love for the blade, I wouldn't be too surprised to see him with that here as well. The one thing that I feel like is that FoCuS's blade is not in the best shape I've ever seen him in.
Yeah, his Farseer looked pretty good, that's for sure. His blade, not so much. So, if I look at the tail of the tape, Mr. Remo Demo, I see FoCuS number 1 Orc in the world, Lyn number 2 Orc in the world. So, whoever wins this is the best Orc, right? That's how it works?
Yeah, I think so. I guess so. I'm trying to consider, is there anybody else seriously in contention at the moment? Not really. I mean, all the Hitman stands may want to make an argument for him, but we don't see much in these tournaments. And with Soen having dipped a bit recently, yeah, this is it. This is the cream of the crop.
Of course, winning a mirror match doesn't really say that you're the overall best player. I wanted to meme a little bit, but Remo not falling for it. We are falling onto map 1 though, as the game has started. Game for third, off we go.
Thank you, Losolos, with the resub. Says, thanks for your work, guys. Appreciate it a lot. It's very nice. Thank you. And we appreciate the support as we dive into map number 1. FoCuS's build looking not very much like he's intending to have fun with the rock column early, whereas Lin's certainly does. We saw earlier when there's a scout running across the map, that can make things difficult.
Exactly, we just saw it indeed. Once again, a best of 5, even if it's a game for 3rd. So first to 3 wins this one. FoCuS, Headhunter on FoCuS side, Blade Master for Lin's side, exactly as we predicted.
Yeah, this is certainly echoing what the two have been doing a lot recently. And I would love to see FoCuS focusing more on the Blade again in many different matchups, especially against Undead. But it is something that takes a bit more practice again. Of course, he's been playing lots of Blade against Night Elf over the last years, but different matchups require different adaptations and nuance. Here it is going to be the FoCuS to start things off, and no Peon Scout, by the way. Especially in the top left, where the Rock Golem is the easiest to do, it's very enticing to go Blade. We all know that orcs love skipping the Peon Scout, but I wonder, isn't that the one case where you kind of want to have one?
Well, apparently not. Would be kind of nice to have, but not in this case. Maybe it's a nice gesture to let Lin warm up a little bit and lead him into this series. FoCuS starts to creep at the Null Overseer, and Lin, this is how it's done. Item can be great already. This one's not that great.
Yeah, it feels like most of the time here we don't get the sick items. Quetzal's boots somehow seem to have a low chance. But, well, he's gonna take the item anyways and the experience. FoCuS crept the green, he got more experience and more damage through the claws. I'm trying to consider, do you want to keep that belt or not? Is it good? I guess if you get pushed, like with a FoCuS Shadowhunter push on tier 2, then the belt is actually pretty damn good.
I think it's also pretty good for harassing and gives a little bit of extra value when healing, so you can drop it, apply the salve. It's kind of nice to have in the early game in that regard. But yeah, in the long run, there's definitely better ones. And if FoCuS decides to go for like Panda or more AoE, you can sell it for a heal scroll, which would give him more value for sure.
Level 2 now for the Blade. He's got a lot of HP here. And almost able to steal the last hit. Got a speed scroll versus no speed scroll. Great items for the FoCuS so far. With the speed scroll, might be able to kill one of these units here.
Look at him go. Also, healing not cancelled would have been a chance. So far, Remo, I think you're not fangirling Lin enough. Can't you find anything that you find particularly great at the moment? Where are the pom-poms?
I mean, I'm in a constant state of awe when it comes to Lin, you know that. But yeah, so far it's just been looking solid, been looking gooch. And now, oh, here comes the first big move by Lin with a mercenary pool. Doesn't want to creep the Merc camp, something also we see quite a bit, but rather wants to make sure that the FoCuS doesn't just rush up to level 3, and with that, go for a dangerous push. It's of course a level 3 FoCuS with the Wolves too, where things can get hairy.
I like that a lot. Little bit of healing as well, can creep at the same time. Panda, second by Lin. Very, very good against the Headhunters with Breath of Fire. Also Drunken Haze. Yeah, let's burn, baby.
Shadow Priest with the Dispels here, getting rid of the Wolves pretty well. FoCuS stuck on level 2.5 still. Didn't decide for a hero until now. It's gonna be the Shadowhunter, but of course the Panda out much faster, getting up a bit of experience. And so far, things looking good for Lin. And seems like the danger of a push on tier 2 is already out the window.
What's also looking good is Water Joe with that 58-month resub. Long time. Hey guys. Thank you very much. So FoCuS getting a little more confident now with the Shadow Hunter on the way. Tries to prevent creeping, expects Lin at like the mercenary camp or one of the greens, can contest that, can slow down the Panda, who did not have the biggest impact yet.
Of course, for the Panda later on, the belt and the gloves, or gauntlets rather, might be really good. Here's the first breath on the Hunters, kind of splitting against it. And game still looking rather slow. Not too much creeping, not too much fighting, but I think that's in Lin's favor. Most importantly, you want to delay that first push to hit you as much as you can and get those shaman out, get the proper tech out, because with more purge, Lin will be feeling better and better.
100%, and hopefully even a chance for tier 3 and last, but kinda not that likely here in this scenario. Circlet, very nice. Very tanky, this Blade Master, almost 1000 HP. FoCuS thinks he has the time for the mercenary camp. I wonder if that's the right call.
The opportunity to creep jack. The shaman for him are very close by. Oh, big last hit. He's gonna go to FoCuS. Hex on the Shadow on the Blade Master, well done. And he fighted the Scroll of the Beast, by the way. If he wants to go for a push, that's one hell of an item.
He's a little hurt right now. Continues with the push though. Blade Master almost out of mana. Hex comes in against the Berserker. Nice target. Lots of XP gained. And there's level 3. Damn, FoCuS hitting this timing really well.
Yeah, getting caught by the Hex here indeed. Oh, nice breath of fire though. Double kill. Headhunter is falling. Not just those two, but possibly more. Now find the speed scroll being used. I was wondering if the speed scroll wasn't held on to for too long. But now Lin popping it, looking to get as much done as he can. And there's no TP! Of course there's no TP anymore, and he gets the big kill on the FoCuS. And it almost smells like game already.
So much for hitting that timing well. He didn't hit the timing to retreat and get out of that situation. Very, very risky move by FoCuS. He got some good damage done. He also took out a shaman. But then there's Lin with great decision making, great execution, and kills half of FoCuS' army.
Tavern Res was very expensive. And then it's close to having that juicy 50 supply army. Still has the strength item on the Blade Master. Very interesting. So he's banking on the Blade to be his big carry and wants him to be survivable as well. Almost joinked the item. He would have loved to have those boots. But even without them, he's getting more and more kills. So much catch now with the Purge, with the Ensnares. FoCuS playing on the back foot and keeps losing more and more.
Yeah, he got a heal scroll, had to use it immediately as the Panda came in with the Breath of Fire. And Snare Wars, FoCuS is losing a Raider, losing a Kodo. Man, Lin is now styling on him quite a bit.
Next Breath of Fire, next kill, and this first map is over. GG. Lin takes the 1-0.
Ouch! Okay. Lin on the way to redeeming himself from the loss yesterday. Twisted was certainly his map. Tough situation for FoCuS, of course. Playing back-to-back series versus Happy and Lin. I can think of a better Saturday for myself.
Yeah, it is not the easiest list of tasks that FoCuS has to do here on the start of the weekend. You know, his tasks moving on from today, maybe he's going to have to change some diapers. It's going to get easier from here, at least.
Well, hopefully not his own. We got map 2, Tidehunters. As the players are ready immediately. No rest for the wicked at all. Man, that Blade Master Panda just worked tremendously. Blade Master bought a little bit of time. Panda survived the first ambush, and then once he's level 3. Such a beast versus Headhunters.
Yeah. Very important to keep the FoCuS in check. We've seen plenty of games where the FoCuS just freely creeps up, picks up items, manages to hold on to a decent amount of mana, gets to level 3, and then comes in with a deadly push. That seems to be the most important thing to prevent. Unless you can get a very strong level 3 Blade Master fast yourself. But of course, that's the problem. Normally the FoCuS creeps faster. Will it be FoCuS versus Blade again on map 2 is the question. Or is it going to be looking different?
We got a little bit of time to figure that out. Question in the chat that I actually don't know. Can Kodos eat critters? Do you know that?
But I think they should be able to, right?
I don't know.
Why not?
Because Warcraft is
biological. Weird. You can Nova a critter, I know that, and misclick a coil a critter. I've done that before.
Yes, you can. Okay. People are so much smarter than we are. We see Lin with a war mill. We see FoCuS with a war mill. This is gonna be Headhunter Wars.
Yes, sir. FoCuS, very popular on this map. It's not a bad map for Blade Master creeping either, but there's a bunch of camps with slow, which is very annoying oftentimes, and not so easy to snipe. For example, the consumable in the north at the marketplace. There, the range of the FoCuS and Headhunters comes into play. All right, and that means we are pretty likely to see some Panda again.
Okay. Bit of a difference here in the early builds, as Lin is going straight for Headhunters. This could be cool, man. This could be one of these amazing tier 3 games with FoCuS Headhunter versus FoCuS Headhunter. I love them.
Yeah, absolutely. Will be the first time Bloodlust today. There, you gotta be very precise and quick with your reactions in the hero focus department against the Hex. Probably we won't see Stomp. Probably it's just gonna be a Panda second unless something has changed.
Well, items really decisive to determine who can harass better. Mantle, good start on the left hand side with the grunt creep. You go for the orange. Gloves, not that great. Nobody's teching just yet, just more Headhunters and levels.
Passive creeping here by FoCuS. He's gonna get level 2.5 quickly with his route. Then only level 2, but of course he didn't have to go grunt. Double mantle? No. It's always a 6-star when you get double mantle from the middle, but not quite that lucky.
Well, isn't the cloak somewhat of a mantle?
Doesn't make him smarter though. Did you see that guy earlier in the chat when the Blade Master had the cloak in the ring? Chat said, look at the Blade Master, he's got a cloak in the ring, he's Frodo.
No, I didn't see that, but damn, it's a shame that we never came up with it, especially you, as one of the biggest Lord of the Rings fans in the world. But man, glad that we have such creative chat.
Yeah. The Cloak Ring DLC. It will be a thing. FoCuS took a lot of damage. How did that happen? Getting tickled by the wolves, I guess.
I don't know, I was thinking about Frodo. I didn't pay attention to the creeps, unfortunately. But yeah, that's a problem, because shop is down. Or not up yet. And he can't heal for a long time. So far, good early game for Lin.
Tier 2 coming soon. Both will try to make it to the tavern. We should assume. I feel like an early attack upgrade also might not be the worst thing here in the Headhunter Wars.
A player's forces
that
are
was
under
not
attack.
attempted yet. Circlet bot buffing up the FoCuS even more.
Yeah, I mean, if you go for an upgrade, it's always a trade-off, right? You delay your tech, you delay mass. But we will see a lot of Headhunters and it will hold great value, especially later on. And especially the first one should be pretty cheap and doable. But yeah, maybe these guys know a little better.
Trying to spam the button for the Panda. And Lin gets it first. He had the faster tech, Breath of Fire being used right away. Decent damage being spread out. Thinking about us around for a second. But that doesn't look too good. FoCuS now going to go for the Panda. Going to take some pot shots in return. No kills yet. But FoCuS has taken a bit more damage. Needs to go back. Get some salves going.
Okay, Panda Wars. Lin pretty aggressive. And why not? Breath of Fire. Not hitting too much, but get that mana regen running. FoCuS is waiting for his moment to engage. There it is.
Very good Breath of Fire there to start things off for FoCuS. Wolves being summoned, but quickly being sniped. The Headhunter is kiting backwards. Both players here looking solid so far, and amazingly, we still haven't gotten a kill yet.
Lots of hurt units though. Can he escape before the panda hits again? That's a lot of required selves, and FoCuS is indeed getting a little bit of momentum.
Very important also to be in the middle at daytime. At daytime, the first heal scroll becomes available. And FoCuS gets the first kill on one headhunter. Oh, and he's chasing after the FoCuS as well. Scary.
If only there was another breath. He could have had a fried FoCuS for himself. So now FoCuS retreats, everything more or less healthy, because the panda of Lin didn't spit fire as much as we're used to. 50 seconds left for the heal scroll and the invul.
So it's a 2-for-0 headhunter trade so far. Good early game by FoCuS. Very good, especially if he can manage to get home, heal up, without losing anything himself.
He also has a pretty good advantage on the tech. He was toying around with the idea of creeping the marketplace, I think. Like, okay, that was pretty good for me. Lin's probably healing, but Wolf was there scouting and then maybe a little bit too risky, and he lures Lin into thinking that he has the chance to go for the Ogre Magi now. Well, there's a creep check coming.
Okay, so the last hit. No. No mana for the zap. Gets the item. One of mana stealing. Oh, man. This FoCuS for FoCuS is dry for a long time. Really wants some clarities.
At least he's getting the shop now in the middle. Might be more important. Heal scroll, indeed. Creeping continues, and we're getting closer and closer to Rah-Rah-Rah.
Farseers both gonna get level 3 here. And Lin has an experienced lead on the panda. But of course he lost the 2 headhunters earlier. We need to keep that in mind. As Zarnakant with a 10 gifted subs. Thank you.
Boom, 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 boom. Thank you indeed. A lot of gifted subs today. Is there some kind of special holiday Thanksgiving something? It's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. FoCuS of Lin, still not level 3. Still takes some time. Good equipment though. But yeah, his panda is far ahead.
Lin just sold the TP. Ballsy. Bit risky.
Yo, greater mana potion on the panda for FoCuS. The luck returns.
Yeah, that's certainly a big deal. The next hero, of course, is going to be the Shadow Hunter. You want some healing in the late game. Heal Wave, even if it's only level 1, still pretty good. FoCuS has the Shadow queued already. And here we see the tech difference. Lin a lot slower. Well, bringing peons. What? Peons moving out of the main base for Lin. Is he going for a tower push?
Against the panda, level 2.5 and headhunters. I don't know, dude. This sounds a little odd. But we're getting the
sees it.
Yeah.
He sees it with the wolves.
Tick.
Alchemist. Tower push. Let's go.
Okay.
No reinforced defenses, though. Lin doesn't have that much lumber.
Really wondering what's going through Lin's mind. We have a Shadow Hunter out for healing, so both have a source of healing now. FoCuS can't replenish the item, jumps right on top of his enemy. These panda will fry everything. Also, of course, shocking turns of events here. Brewmaster down to 50%. He'll scroll immediately. Lightning shield on top as well. Where's the Rah-Rah-Rah though? It's finishing any second.
Oh, but the fire chain lightning, huge damage in the back. FoCuS losing lots of units. The peons so far haven't done anything, by the way. They're just here for a bit of pickaxe support, I guess.
Oh my god,
and then get the level 3. But a big mana potion now. Restoring a ton of mana. Then falling back on the panda, trying to heal him up with a heal salve.
Oh, this game is over soon, dude. He's so far ahead. He's smashing this. The panda for FoCuS has to do this by himself, I guess. AoE meta, but if FoCuS is losing this panda, it's all ogre. And it does. Ha!
Chain lightning,
GG!
dead. How did he know that was going to work so well? Like, he didn't even have a lead. He was just like, yep, whatever. Push, heal scroll, alchemist, let's go.
Yeah. Maybe he realized that FoCuS was very hurt and creeping greedily, and maybe he was banking on the fact that he did not expect this, really. Razor sharp timing, dude. My god, Lin. Brutal. 2-0.
Yeah, well done. The TP, a bit questionable. I feel like that was a ballsy TP, dude. He TP'd basically into the middle of everything. Got Breath of Fire across all of his units. Chain Lightning follow-up. And quick and uncomplicated 2-0. Lin now in a prime position to take third place here. FoCuS again with the back against the wall, just like against Happy earlier.
Whew. Nasty. By the way, Zanakant, who just gifted 10 subs, he gifted the subs before ever typing in our chat. Love you, mans. Keep the game alive for 100 more years. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to live that long, but from up there or from down there, definitely going to cast some Warcraft. Thank you also, Rorik Rod, for the 6-month resub. Much appreciated. Just as much as I appreciate the orc gameplay by Lin and FoCuS. This is this is the second time that FoCuS is up against 3 match points of his opponents, Happy and Lin respectively. It's brutal, man. Usually these matches between Lin and FoCuS are a lot closer, but apparently not today. Lin about to get the 3rd place if he wins just one more map. And Nis Nairo gifting 5 subs. Much love.
Thank you. All right, map 3. Let's see if FoCuS here can at least get on the board like he did earlier with Happy. Northern Isles, normally a very popular FoCuS map. But I'm not seeing a war mill yet. There it is, right? One war mill 2.
All right. Both grunts into headhunters, and here on this map.
Oh! Blade.
What? Blade Master headhunters.
Wait, is this mirror image?
Lin feeling feisty, huh?
With mirror image, you can skip the shop for a long time and just tank the damage with the illusions. And of course, it is Giga Swag.
Yep. This would be the 3rd matchup where I see mirror image. Introduced by Scars against Human. Soin followed in the footsteps. Then also versus Night Elf, and now in mirror.
And we saw it once or twice in Lin versus Happy, where it was kind of okay. But
late game or early game? I'm talking like right away.
Yeah, no, I meant late game, yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't see that. Late game, you said.
Twisted Meadows game again.
Yeah, wait, retrained or?
Yeah, retrained against.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that I've seen too. Spectacular as well. Seeing more usage. As so often, things tend to take a while in the Warcraft scene until players realize how strong some things are.
There we go. Mirror image first, ladies and gentlemen. 2023. It only took Warcraft 3. How long was it? 20 years? 21 years to get to this point? But yes, mirror image is now playable.
Dude, and it's again Kiwikaki who realized this super early. He was not playing, but he was chatting a lot, saying, go mirror image, it's the best, it's a great build. What a visionary.
Yeah, super cool. Is it gonna be Panda second, I wonder? The really awkward thing with mirror image, with always kind of bothered me, was that if you don't micro it perfectly, the mirror images can also soak up healing from the heal wave, which is very annoying.
True.
I think it would be cool if heal wave always deprioritized mirror images.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, play side, go to work. Dude, that's a good point though. Didn't think about this yet.
If you're super Gosu, you can use the heal wave on the first target, and when it hits the first target, then you press mirror image, so then it bounces to elsewhere because there's no Blade Masters around for like half a second. But you gotta time that real well.
Well, it's Lin. He can do anything.
That's true, actually. And he's almost level 3 already. Level 2 mirror image, maybe? FoCuS also getting level 3. Oh, big timing window here for FoCuS. If he steals the last hit from his opponent's creep camp, he's going to be preventing level 3. That would be huge.
He's coming in, but too late thanks to the critical strike. And that's a Blade Master with claws, and now also a pendant, as Mirror Image does, of course, cost a little bit of mana. Pendant is not too bad, actually. Can't chase that well without Windwalk.
One of Mana Steel being used. This FoCuS has a bunch of mana. He's at the middle. This could be a Fire Lord tower push.
Huh. Still a couple of seconds off from the tier 2 finishing. But yeah, he's positioning around the tavern for either Panda or Fire Lord. There'll definitely be some heat in the mid game.
Inside with a sentry, waiting for the tier 2. It's just a few seconds out.
Book of the Dead.
Book of the Dead. Oh my god.
Yep.
This could be a sick push with the Fire Lord.
Circlet on the blade, that's of course not too bad. Yeah, is he calling the boys? I don't see it yet. Grunt is also a little hurt. Shadow Hunter and tier 3 tech. Ooh.
FoCuS takes it slow. He's gonna use the book for creeping. He's gonna get a very high level FoCuS once again. He's gonna be level 4 super quick, maybe even get level 5 fairly fast. Level 2 Mirror Image. Hell yeah, baby.
Okay. Yeah, people do realize that it's pretty good. The FFA community was using it a bunch, of course, every Monday, 8 PM here on this channel. But there you get level 7, 8 Blade Masters, different item sets, of course, as well. Lots of gold involved. But yeah, paving the way.
What are the craziest items in FFA?
Infernal Stone and such, I think is pretty crazy. Crown of Kings, of course, also very good.
Crown of Kings, classic.
Ice Revenant.
Would love to have one.
Yeah. Just buy one, dude.
How much does that thing cost? Like 1,000 gold or something?
I don't know. I meant in real life. It must be in the Blizzard shop, right?
I was in Vienna lately, recently. They have a crown there, but it looks a bit different.
I don't get that reference.
And they have like, you know, that wasn't really a reference to anything, but they have like, you know, the royal jewelry and stuff.
Ah, from Sissy and Franz.
Yeah, and the Reichsapfel, you know.
Ah, okay.
Oh, Creep Jack, opportunity. Did you just hex the mirror image? I guess so, right? You can insta-kill mirror images with a hex, but
is that worth it?
Kind of expensive. Yeah, that's the thing. Speed scroll, Lynn falling back. I asked chat this earlier, or last time, and we didn't know for sure, but Orb of Lightning certainly doesn't work on mirror images, right? That would be crazy.
That would be crazy, no.
That would be super insane, dude.
Okay, I'm not 1000% sure. I'm very sure.
As you may remember, there was this Reddit post by... What's the knight's name again? I forget. But he was basically throwing a hissy fit because he was, oh my god, mirror images. Everything works on mirror images. Everything works. But I'm pretty sure Orb of Lightning doesn't work. That would legit be broken.
Yep, that would be pretty good. But, okay. This game goes into the late game slowly but steady. We're unfolding tier 3 on both sides.
Bro, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I don't know. This looks a little bit risky.
Cloak.
Okay. Tried to get the item. Didn't work either.
Almost got it.
Yeah.
Kinda close. Re-engage. The FoCuS.
Sick you wave.
Though seems to be a bit stronger here. He's got the Berserker upgrade. Already is up by a 1-0 as well on the attack. Level 4 Blade Master though. It is the 1-man army. Or in this case, the 3-man army.
Kind of, yep. And Speed Scroll and Berserker upgrade. Huge lead. Can he block a little bit? Certainly can. Oh man, these headhunters decimating each other. TC comes in with Stomp, of course. Chain Lightning. FoCuS a little under pressure as well. And Lin, it can't really get out.
But maybe he's stuck in there with them. Stomp! Does he get in range? Oh, the crit is enough! The stomp is there as well! Tojara, time to clean up.
Well, FoCuS still has a huge army. But it's all about that blade. Or these blades. Lin losing another one here. No consumables anymore except that wand of mana stealing. How good are the storms? Well, the one from Lin, not that great. Still results in the kill though.
So they should definitely give the medallion to the TC.
I think he has better stuff to do than passing items right now. He was fighting for his life.
Bro, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. He's got 3 Blade Masters, baby. FoCuS fighting for his life, dude. I don't know what you're on about.
Oh man. Yeah, this is a weird game. I have no idea where this is going. And what the power spikes in the late game are. Level 2 heal wave. Very good. FoCuS is dead for another minute. That gives a lot of experience to the TC. That also gives a camp in the north to Lin, who's also going for his master upgrade. And then we have Bloodlusted Mirror Image Blade Masters.
That is really cool. Might be a bit of a mana waste to use it on mirror images, but it's pretty cool still.
But if you don't use it on mirror images, the opponent immediately knows what the real Blade Master is. So you gotta fake it, Remo.
Till you make it.
Also, it's cool.
A double ring +4. I think that's not even too bad. One the blade, one the TC.
Yeah.
Make him nice and tanky.
He has 3 rings actually, so the TC is already decked out with a +3 and +8 and a bit armor on illusions. That's a lot of beef.
Yeah, I think that's actually really good.
Yeah.
People love to meme about the rings, but in the right scenario, they're really nice.
Some people even make merchandise about the rings.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure you got one of these shirts.
I don't think I do.
I bought one.
Alright, next red camp though. This one should be going to FoCuS. He's got great hero levels.
Oh yeah.
4-3-3. He's got a clear lead. But Lin probably has the better heroes, if not the better levels. Like
Medallion.
item. Very nice.
Lin has of course good scouting abilities with mirror image as well. Getting purged now. Yeah. 10.6 armor. That's really, really good. Battle drums upgrade for more damage. Everything scales a little better, of course, if you have 3 Blade Masters. +3 attack on FoCuS, though, against only +1 for Lin.
In FoCuS main base, there's a mirror image raging right now, and we see the damage is not that high, honestly.
That's up over time. And it's all about the crits, really, and being annoying.
Yeah. It soaks up also a lot of damage. That's certainly where it's very valuable.
Okay, so...
And level 3 Shadow. That was an important creep right here for Lin.
Okay, so we check. So either the orb is broken or it's not working. Because, you know, the illusions also have no inventory. So I don't think that works.
Doesn't seem to. Well, FoCuS went for the tiny. Here we go. He's got the expansion now. I'm not sure if Lin saw it. If he did, he could try to counter tiny. But if you don't know, you can't know.
There we see it. With an illusion, he's checking this out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. How do you even micro perfectly against mirror image? Does anybody know?
Dude, I don't even know how to perfectly micro my acolytes.
And FoCuS out of mana on the shaman. He doesn't even have purge anymore. His mirror image could be pretty sick.
Ooh, that stomp though, and the +3 rah berserkers. That's super sick as well.
Oh, that +3. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good.
Remo again didn't listen. FoCuS in trouble with his TC. Gotta get out there in a bit once his Invo Potion is over, but Heal Wave is ready too. Stop. Oh, Hero FoCuS is changing rapidly. Hex on the big cow. Storm to get out somehow, maybe, hopefully. No, that's a big kill.
And with that TC going down, seems like FoCuS should be taking this one home with the expansion. He's got a big lead. Late Master trying to get kills in the back. He's got Mirror Image, but he doesn't have Windwalk. If he gets Hexed here, he's dead. He wave one more time. Late Master can't Hex or can't Mirror Image well Hexed. Gets away just barely.
Look at Remo, what a liar.
Players' forces are under
Blade Master didn't even die after getting hexed because Lin is maneuvering even better than Remo was expecting.
TC's being revived, but FoCuS, he's got too much of a lead. Strong mid-game, really good creeping, and very strong hero levels.
Yeah, FoCuS with that second base. That should be his game now. Also getting armor upgrades. I like that a lot. I also like a lot that Unmur has gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Unmur. Much love.
Yeah, that's one of the harder names to decipher. Thank you, though. Much appreciated. Rah, rah.
Unmur.
Yeah, 3 old Berserkers, they do pretty good damage, it turns out.
Yeah. And 3-1 in a second. Not even the Blade Master can do too much about it. He can disrupt the focus fire though, that's pretty good. But also Storm Chain Lightning is very, very good. TC is back, but the supply lead for FoCuS is gigantic. This Blade Master has to crit a lot.
Stomp in the middle of the army, but only level 1 Stomp here on Lin's side. The Purges against the TC coming in hot and heavy. Hex as well, trying to get the kill, everything that he can being thrown in, but the TC runs away with the help of the Bloodlust. One more Stomp saying goodbye. He's almost level 4, and Lin just doesn't have anything left. FoCuS army is looking enormous, and the TC, despite all the armor with +7, is still being melted. One more heal wave, maybe. Last second there is. FoCuS has so many units, dude. That's just too much.
I think so too. Oh, the Shaman getting all decapitated for FoCuS. Lin still 20 food down. But Blade Masters, man. FoCuS is retreating. For now.
Players' forces are under attack.
There's still so much. Yeah, that value. Dude, these fights are awesome. I want to see this all day. But here comes the Hex, and that's the tap out. I'm not gonna see this all day. FoCuS again putting his name on the board today with a 100% win rate if he finds the Book of the Dead.
Yeah, that was a fun game. Mirror Image, I'm a big fan. It's very cool. Dude, that creep route, the creep jag rather, in the early game, when the Farseer ran across the map and found him there at the gold mine, the Blade Master level 3 was delayed by so much that had big implications for the further state of the game. Hero levels, of course, always very important, and FoCuS got a nice lead in the mid-game, never gave it up, was able to cement his victory with the expansion and with very strong upgrades on the Headhunters as well. And I am a bit saddened to not see Mirror Image victorious, but still a fun series here for sure.
100%. Orc Mirror, man. Just love it. Just love it. So, next map is Turtle Rock. Could be another opportunity for Mirror Image Blade Master. Every map is an opportunity for that. As we're getting ready. Lin, once again, one map away from the bronze medal, but FoCuS is fighting.
FoCuS has not tried the Blade Master yet. Turtle Rock very interesting in that regard because it's good for both heroes. It's good for Blade and it's good for Farseer. So it seems like here it's up to the Orc what he's feeling the most that day. And perhaps also has to consider if he can stop a level 3 Farseer, because that has really been looking quite strong when it's reached at an early time.
Cross position, so we're not fighting over one of these shops. We got FoCuS in the north and we got Lin in the south. Wonder if they're rushing for the red spots. It feels like these are getting crept earlier and earlier. as everybody is appreciating the big healing and everybody is also getting better at creeping.
FoCuS, yay or nay for Lin? I guess that's the big question here.
We'll have the answer real soon.
Looks like the blade.
Boom.
Both with the blade. Oh, wow. I haven't seen FoCuS with a blade in this matchup in forever. Okay.
Brother, if we get double mirror image, you can cast the fights.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool.
Is it though?
On this map, though, with the shops, Windwalk is pretty damn good.
True. You just position behind the melee units and creep the Magi, get vision, get a great item. Wouldn't be too surprised to see that Lin tried to do that versus Happy, if I'm not mistaken. Tried to get both shops. That was a little risky, I guess, and not too optimal. But yeah, vision is power.
Mirror image build is also a lot about saving gold, not having to go for the shop, not having to go for the salves. That way you can go for the war mill, you can go for the headhunters. But here it's just straight up grunts, late master, old school. That means Raider Walker later, most likely.
So going for it immediately. Lin taking the little green. And just item hunting. Only a mantle so far, getting a dust as well to scan against Lin. They've probably been in these situations before. And that's what you do, that's what you get. Pendant of Energy and the Watch Award. And Lin is not caring too much about these shops so far. Got the heal sales, got a lot of presence in the game now.
Both found very good items for the Shadowhunter. Bonus mana for the second hero is very good indeed. And now seeing what FoCuS was up to.
But FoCuS is seeing that Lin is seeing what he was up to.
True. Oh, FoCuS very low on the grunt. Did he take a bit too much damage here maybe? There's a speed scroll. Careful. But there is no way. Gonna go for the last. He's gonna get level 2 with speed scroll chase. That grunt is dead.
Can he maneuver him into the turtles? Yes. Not the greatest start, but disaster prevented?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of okay. FoCuS got lots of items. He prevented the experience. He also forced the speed scroll. Looks pretty even. The question is how well the second hero is going to be leveling without the grunts. But of course more grunts are coming now. While Lin is picking up a bunch of items on the way.
Alright, where are we going next? Then trying to clean up a portion of the north. Can still easily heal up every damage he takes now. It's just probably only going for the item. Exactly. Finally a claw.
Could get a circlet as well if he passes by the shop. Kind of surprised he's not selling the gauntlets. Those don't seem to be doing too much most of the time. Trying to cover the different camps where FoCuS might be going. Feels like he knows that the Blade Master is close by somewhere. Or as Maiev said, Illidan is out there somewhere.
He probably is. Do you think there's parents who called their kid Illidan?
There certainly are. And those
Yeah,
are
right?
the cringe lord parents.
Well, at least they didn't go with the Demon Hunter names like Shadow Stalker.
Oh, yeah. Rage Runner.
Rage Runner.
Wasn't it like after Game of Thrones that the girl named Arya became very popular?
I think Arya is a beautiful name, though. Always was.
I didn't know it before. I think it's okay. It's definitely a lot better than Illidan.
Illy, come at mealtime.
Alright, he has a Shadow Hunter. It is
player's
Raider
forces are under
Walkers. Something we don't see too much anymore nowadays in most matchups by Undead and Orc Mirror. Still relevant.
Yeah, Spirit Link can go a long way. And of course the spell against that. But it's not as fun, unfortunately. It's rather stale.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wonder if here we might be seeing tier 3 at some point. Seems like mostly it's tier 2 only still, at least until you get 50 supply, certainly with the Kodo and stuff. But might be an opportunity for it if the game slows down a bit. But until then, we're going to be creeping a whole bunch.
Oh, nice hex, but is it enough? Looks like it. Yep. Item was the parry up. Not that great, but the Watcher Ward. Well, the Watcher Ward is even, like, it's not... It's pretty bad, actually, that position. That's possibly the worst Watcher Ward position I've seen.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying that it doesn't cover the shop, really. Maybe you can use it to pull out the Ogre and cover the Ogre with it, at least. In the red camp.
Yeah, and it does give a little bit of vision here to the lane as well. Red spot time. Probably on both sides.
Yeah, lots of great items here. What's the worst item? Well, Kodo Aura, I guess.
Yeah.
Everything else is good, right? So, almost guaranteed to get a good item here.
Alright, let's see who gets the jackpot. Legion Doomhorn, fantastic find by Lin. Legion Doomhorn on the other side as well, a true mirror match.
Alright, we're keeping it fair. That's good. Then struggling a bit with the creeps. Took a lot of damage there, but nothing died at least. And it is almost supply cap. I mean, inventory capped already. Found so many items. Sell those gauntlets already, goddammit.
Someone in chat figured out that the name Illidan is mostly awarded in France, and he follows it up with, imagine Illidan wielding his 2 croissants.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, chat is in a good mood today, I like it. Alright. Creepcraft, eh? And gearing up craft it is. They're all preparing for the late game. Both are going for
Town is under
He's building a tower.
yeah, okay, why not?
forces are under attack.
Buying a little bit of time with that, and takes one of the consumables in the middle, or is he? Lin figures it out. Oh, big mana potion, that's huge!
Big healing and big mana. That's sick items for focus. Scroll the Beast popped on Lin, but it got dispelled right away. The Disenchant has big AoE. Catches a Kodo though, running in. Ensnare's flying on the other Kodo's side, so focus can't devour right now. But Lin doesn't have any Kodos himself yet. Where's Kodo then?
Good question. Well, it's hexed. There it is. Boop. Weird fight. Yeah, Lin historically was a monster in exactly these fights, but when was the last time you've seen it? It's been a long time. Kodos are almost dying at pretty much the same time, but Lin, sick safe, and he's taking the lead in this fight, I guess.
Yeah, Lin took out 2 Kodos already, whereas his own Kodo is only going to go down now. It's going to fall in the end, however. The creep is still here, some of them at least, ensnaring the Raider, taking more damage there as well. Lin can go for more kills. They've mastered the front line, they're really strong with his items. Getting close to level 4, so is Focus, but he needs a bit more. And the heat waves are there. Focus uses big consumable already, the big mana potion, but somehow didn't result in a lead for him.
There's even a mana lead on the Shadow Hunter of Lin. He's so disgustingly good in Raider Walker fights. It looks unfair.
That grunt's gonna be the level up for him. Level 4 on both heroes, actually. More crits flying out. And Lin here has a huge lead. This This one seems over.
Oh my god. Yep, that Shadow Hunter is probably gonna die. 159 critical strike and snare again. Good night, SH.
Damn.
Holy moly. 20 food lead, dude. Did FoCuS even kill too much? This is ridiculous.
Sick engage. Sick engage. It looked like he was too late for the creep deck, but I guess he really wasn't. What a snap punish right there by Lin. Very well done. Lin takes 3rd place. FoCuS goes home with 4th. And the 2 orcs, they settle their differences today.
And Lin is superior. Wonder if he takes over the #1 spot in the ELO ranking for orcs with that. Bronze medal for June. And now we only have the grand final left. And what a treat this is going to be. Happy versus Lawlight. Is it the time for Lawlight to finally beat Happy in a big match?
I think if anybody can do it, it's him. For a long time, I felt like Lawlight has by far the best Night Elf versus Undead micro in the world, which in the past wasn't so important necessarily when it was about Keeper, when it was about expansion timings, when it was about Mass Air. But nowadays, it's all about one base. It's all about Demon Hunter. It's all about Bear, Dryad, Talon play, where the micro is super important. This is a meta, I think, that suits Lawlight well in this matchup. And Happy is not going to be, not going to be a foregone conclusion for him, as oftentimes it is against other Night Elves.
Exactly. So after that funny game for 3rd, we take a little bit of a break, get you guys ready and settled, grab some snacks, grab some drinks. The grand final is coming up, and check out backtowarcraft.com/support if you want to keep this channel, this engine running. We bring you the best Warcraft 3 content in the world, including this upcoming grand final. Be right back.